So why did Jesus have to die on the cross? According to the Israelite tradition, before Jesus came, there was a tabernacle that Hebrews 9 says only the high priest entered the inner room, and that only once a year, and never without blood, which he offered for himself and for the sins the people had committed in ignorance. So something had to die for the forgiveness of sins. Blood is life. So in the Old Testament, the priests would kill animals for the forgiveness of sins. But the gifts and the sacrifices that were offered were not able to clear the conscience of the worshiper. They were only a matter of external regulations applying only until the time of the new order, which was when Jesus came into the picture. So Hebrews 9:11 basically says, "But when Christ came as high priest of the good things that are now already here, he went through the greater and more perfect tabernacle that is not made with human hands, that is to say, not a part of this creation. He did not enter by the means of blood of goats and calves, but he entered the most holy place once and for all by using his own blood, thus obtaining eternal redemption. The blood of goats and bulls and the ashes of heifer sprinkled on those who are ceremonially unclean sanctify them, but they are now so that they are outwardly clean. But how much more then will the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself unblemished to God, cleanse our consciences from acts that lead to death, so that we may serve the living God. For this reason, Christ is the mediator of the new covenant, that those who are called may receive the promised eternal inheritance, now that he has died as a ransom to set them free from the sins committed under the first covenant." And essentially, the tabernacle was, or sanctuary, was the place that they did offer the blood to God because the Spirit of God dwelt in this tabernacle. Hebrews 9:24 says, "For Christ did not enter a sanctuary made with human hands, that was only a copy of the true one. He entered heaven itself, now to appear for us in God's presence. Nor did he enter heaven to offer himself again and again, the same way the high priests enter the most holy place every year with blood that is not his own. Otherwise, Christ would have to suffer many times since the creation of the world. But he has appeared once and for all at the accumulation of the ages to do away with sin by the sacrifice of himself. Just as people are destined to die once, and after that to face judgment, so Christ was sacrificed once to take away the sins of many, and he will appear a second time, not to bear sin, but to bring salvation to those who are waiting for him."